This is the true story
Not in 5 years.
of 4 bitter boys
It's in the title.
picked to do a podcast and have their conversations taped
Well, that was the question. What the hell did you do?
to find out what happens when people stop being polite
Well, okay. What can you do for me?
and start getting bitter. This is BBP.
Sometimes I kind of feel like it's deja vu.
You think it is?
Yeah.
It's almost
I
like we
forget
never
my
leave.
password. I always get on the third one. We always get to the
Didn't we
part where,
discuss-
what did he
didn't we
do? And you're
discuss
like, I
this?
wish I knew what he was talking about. And I'm like, didn't we just
It
do
never
this
changes.
show last
Every week
week?
it's the same thing. Although, this
No,
week,
because I wasn't here last week.
Patrick is back. He is.
Patrick was here the whole time. He was just online.
I was online. Well, I was listening to you guys.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
Why? Because you want to be listening and not here?
Oh God, story time's coming soon.
Coming
oh,
soon.
good Lord.
I got a tale to weave.
Ah, what the hell?
Whose volume
I
is
think
it?
I got volume on.
Oh, come
right.
on, pal. What are you, an amateur?
Hey, I was listening to something earlier.
Something more interesting?
Probably.
Off the rails, 30 seconds in. All right.
There we go.
That's
It's
a
1
new
minute.
world
Come on.
record.
It's 1 minute. It's 1 minute.
We set a new record every
It is a
week.
new record, probably. I think next week we should just start off the rails right as we go live. Like,
But wouldn't that be on the rails for that show?
What?
We have to get on something to get off of it. So,
well, yeah.
Screen pops up and Harris is swinging from the rafters.
What?
hey, you want to join us, pal?
Singing Wrecking Ball by Miley
I'm
Cyrus.
trying to. It froze. But that's cool.
doing?
What are you
I'm
doing?
trying to get the feed up.
You got
There we are. Hey!
Hey!
Hello,
We've
everybody.
only been doing
Hey, aren't
this
we
for
supposed to be
5
doing
years.
a taste
Story
testing
time
thing here?
coming soon. We're doing story time.
No, we're
This guy's doing story
I got a
time.
story
We're
to
all
tell.
sleeping.
I got
Not over there.
Did you not read the format sheet?
No,
what do they call
mine
it?
just says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right. First segment is
Right, first segment is number 1.
Yes. Taste test.
You're right on.
right.
You're right on course. You're good.
All right, so let's pay some bills and then we'll come
We're
back.
gonna-
Maybe
We
if
got
we
some
actually
stuff to
picked
do.
up the table, that still wouldn't be there. For
Is that going to mess up my taste
And
buds?
people
I
wonder
don't know
why
if
we're
you
off
know
the
the
rails.
well, it's cherry. It might taste. I
Everything's
don't
going to
know.
taste like cherry now. Cherry Pepsi,
Yeah. So
cherry Coke.
You might know the difference now.
No, I wouldn't. I don't drink enough of that.
All right.
So last
Is this
week,
cold at least?
No.
It was cold when I showed up.
Oh, okay. Then it's probably
I
still
mean, I got
good.
it out of the cooler.
There is
Okay.
a huge flaw in what
Flaw?
we're about to do. Yes.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
What are we
there's a
doing?
huge
What are we
fly.
doing?
yeah, set us up.
Set us up there,
So-
pal.
Pepsi versus Coke.
We're doing a Pepsi versus Coke challenge. It was 2-3 weeks ago, maybe we were talking about
Yeah, something like this.
taste tests and being able to tell the difference.
well, we did the candy last week,
Right.
for Valentine's Day. So we just want to carry it over. to the
Right.
next
So
week.
so my thoughts with this is that we've all talked about how we have a preference between the two.
Right.
Yeah.
So we should.
RC.
You guys should exactly.
Son of a bitch.
What Keith doesn't know is I've put Woo Pop in both of his cups.
What?
Can I get some-
Fago?
Can I get some Jolt?
Oh, we're getting some Fago?
Anyways,
All right, now we're
so
talking.
I would like each of you to tell everybody which you prefer between Coke or Pepsi, and then we'll do the challenge and see if you guys can pick out which one you actually prefer
Okay.
from the two.
But this isn't fair because these were poured well before the show.
Oh, stop.
Oh,
Just-
So
come on.
now the Coke is going to taste like Pepsi because it's all like non-carbonated anymore.
their carbonation, shake it off.
Yeah, come on.
There you go. Look. See?
Put a little ass into it.
See, I just saw a little bit in there.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
for the
All the
love.
bubbles are gone. Now they both taste like Pepsi.
All right.
So he already made his excuse.
Yeah, already.
So when he loses,
Much like where he
Wait, he's-
kind of expects
there's
the
a winner and a
Patriots to
loser
come
here?
back.
Yes.
Okay.
If you win, you get the bottle of Coke. You have to drink it.
is there any left?
Maybe.
Anyway,
my
Sweet
Coke,
Jesus,
right?
man.
What?
Pour it over
My
here,
Coke,
pal.
my Coke.
Yeah, your Coke. So no
All
matter
right.
what, you win.
All right, that's right.
so Patrick, what do you prefer?
Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a Coke man.
Coke.
Pepsi.
It depends.
Oh my God.
How does it depend?
It depends.
Whichever
what?
one's on sale.
What, you're under
Yeah, what's on sale?
I'm on a budget, you know.
on a budget, my ass.
We'll get to that, pal.
Yeah, I know. What about you?
If it's straight up, I'm gonna go Pepsi. But if you throw the flavors in there, I like Coke better.
I like Coke myself.
All right.
So it's like a 2.5 then, because he didn't give a straight
He didn't get
answer.
straight answer.
Well, no, because we're just doing straight up. So I would go
Well-
Pepsi on this round.
Oh, okay. I
Well,
see
there's
what you're
also the.
saying. And is it soda or is it pop?
We're in New
What are we
York.
in the
Central
South?
New York. It's soda.
We're about 50 miles east of
I know,
the
isn't that
divider
weird?
line. Yeah.
Well, no, because it blends.
Well, you get
The western side, it's soda pop.
Yes.
But
that's
then
true.
it becomes
That's
Not
pop.
even Buffalo. You
That's
get
true.
like on the outskirts of Rochester, and it's pop.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's
it's
soda
really
pop.
weird.
All right.
I mean, I never really ever called it pop. It's always been just soda.
Someone gave me shit for calling a pizza a pie.
The loser needs to be called a Coke sucker all night.
Wow.
Ben calls it pop, but he's from Chicago.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you call a pizza a pie?
Pie? No, I don't. I
No,
call it pizza.
no.
When I order, I want to order large pie, extra cheese.
Wait,
That's how I
asshole?
order it. No, that's what it is. It's a pie.
You like cheese on your apple pie?
I didn't ask for an apple pie, did I?
You didn't ask for a pizza either.
It's a pizza
you said
pie.
I want to order a pie.
Yeah, come on now.
It's a pizza pie, but it's a pie. When I order, it's a pie.
Well, what if you're at like Copper Top and you want a pie and they bring you out a cookie pie?
Win-win. I get a cookie pie,
He wins on that one.
and it saves a little extra money too.
Well, I don't know about that. Remember, their
Cookie pie is
desserts
only
were pretty damn
$5.
expensive.
Those pizzas are like 11
All right.
bucks.
So, John,
Oh yeah, so yeah, okay. Back
You
in
do
to
have
front of
something.
you.
Are we supposed to be doing something right
but
now?
Coke out of a bottle or Coke out of a fountain, that's a different discussion too.
Out of a fountain, way better than out of.
that'll be the
bottle.
next evolution of this. We'll
Are you
Are
going
we
to bring
gonna
it
go
live?
we'll do fountain, bottle, can.
Yes. All right.
Room temp.
All right,
ice
this what we
cold.
trying first,
Well,
A or
So,
B?
well,
so
A.
you have a cup in front of each of you labeled A and B.
Oh, he might want us to trick it up here.
I mean, that's true.
And honestly,
Okay.
just grab
Yep.
A because it's alphabetically first.
Okay.
really?
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 Do we have to tell you first, or can we taste them both and then?
No, I
tell?
want you to taste. I want you to taste both, and then
I could tell you by the smell.
That's what I was saying, but then again, I'm like,
There's no carbonation.
There's not.
I know what that one is. Then
right.
again, this has been sitting out for a while.
I'm pretty sure I know what that is.
all right.
B.
Sample B.
oh yeah,
Oh yeah. There's. Oh wow, that is flat.
They're both flat, so now I'm confused. But this one seems
I'm
a little
pretty
bit more.
sure I know what
I would probably.
so.
If you were to wager, how confident are you?
I'm going to go 100% on
100%.
that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good as well. I think.
I'm not as confident.
No.
No.
All right. So Patrick.
But I don't drink zero a lot. But I think I know.
Right.
Go ahead and tell us.
Full disclosure, Patrick,
have zero
because he's
because of my-
diabetic, I gave him Coke Zero and
I'm
Pepsi
diabetic
Zero.
also, so thanks.
You did. We did not get your request for the special dietary needs.
I am diabetic, but it doesn't affect
We just
me.
want to
like
see
one
you
of the
hobble
chat
around
right
without a toe.
Oh my God, my foot just fell asleep. I don't know what the hell's going on.
We're gonna
And
have to
Lovins
amputate.
loses his big
Let me have a
toe.
little bit more.
Oh, boy, that's good.
It might wake it up.
All right.
Can't figure it out for real.
You gonna
Patrick,
guess?
go ahead. A.
A for me is Pepsi and B is Coke.
Well, I hope that B is Coke if A is Pepsi.
Hold on, just going through the choices
I mean, is
here,
A
Chris.
like RC and
Yeah. Hey,
you know Polar?
there could be a C choice. I'm just.
Oh my God.
Have you
I
come
agree
to a
with Patrick.
decision?
I agree with Patrick.
yeah.
What about you?
I would also say that A is Pepsi and B is
Yeah.
Coke.
I mean, you're just drinking them now. Jesus Christ.
He's washing his mouth out with these
He's
things.
got to soak all the taste buds.
Can you really not tell?
They're both flat. It's really tough.
It
but
is.
I'm
It is.
agreeing.
But Coke just has such a distinctive flavor.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, so does Pepsi. Really.
Well,
I want to say Coke is sweeter.
Yes.
Is that the-
It's
Yes.
for me. Coke is more harsh than
Okay.
Pepsi is. That's.
But
my
I
answer.
will say this, man.
So Keith, you're in agreement with?
Jesus
I'm
for the
I'm
Lord.
torn because this feels like it's a little more carbonated.
That's what are we at? Don't even worry. All right, correct?
So the three of you are correct.
Yeah.
A was Pepsi and B was Coke.
Okay.
And Keith
But I was gonna say
Keith
the
is
fact
wrong.
that you said that Coke was sweeter, to me Pepsi tastes sweeter.
Yeah, I
and
would
that's
agree
why I
with that.
prefer Coke because it's not as sweet.
See, it's the taste buds are different for me because I've always felt like Coke has a sweeter flavor. I will say this though, I
No, this
love
is
Coke.
sharper. It's got the sharper to
Yes,
it.
yes.
Yeah, and
Which is
and
the
it's
Coke.
Coke. Yeah, we've
But
already
it's-
discussed that.
Yeah,
But
if you
it's
pay
lost
attention
all of
a
its
little bit.
bubbles.
You might want to take the hat off. You can hear better. Jesus Christ, Keith, you're killing me. You're killing me.
You know,
if-
we're trying to get a sponsorship deal here, kid.
So, yeah, I'll take it. Bring it on over.
So
Here, catch
if
that.
you were-
Catch that. And guess what? Now it's carbonated.
Not anymore. It's not- once you open it, it's not. I got
I actually like
This is the best show ever. I don't
Coke
care.
from a fountain. Like if you go to McDonald's, you don't get Pepsi, obviously. I think the Coke actually tastes good there.
the mouse prefers Coke.
The mouse does prefer Coke.
Well,
The
in
Mickey,
Beverly.
the Golden Arches prefer Coke.
Oh, okay. I didn't know where the hell you were even going with that when you said it. I was like, "What? You have a mouse here?
The mouse.
And the mouse do the A and the B?"
The only mouse that matters.
I prefer Coke.
And an interesting piece of trivia that you may or may not know. Apparently,
How does it turn to Disney's talk
well,
every,
no, I-
every goddamn week? There's a Disney thing. I just
for a
raised
lot
my
of,
prices
for a lot
again.
of businesses.
Yes.
If you commission a piece of artwork
Okay.
and put in either a Coke or Pepsi logo on there, the company will pay for that commission of the art as part of their advertisement. So a lot of small-time businesses will do that, and then they'll receive a check from Coke or Pepsi for doing that.
I thought didn't it used to be like the opposite, like you can't use our logo on anything, and then they had to
Well, I don't
blur it
think it's
out.
so much with them ever. I don't think they've
I
been
don't
that
think so.
bad about
I
it.
don't know, but those two are like one of the only two companies that openly bash each other on a regular basis.
It's funny that you brought up advertising and the bashing. So in preparation for the show today, you know, we've been running the old retro commercials on
At
our
least
breaks.
somebody prepped.
So
This
I've
is
been
good.
I was looking for Coke
some
versus
Coke.
Pepsi commercials to run for the entire show since we were doing this bit.
Right.
And all I could find was Pepsi bashing Coke commercials. I could not find any Coke bashing Pepsi
Because
commercials.
Really?
Coke is always singing
Right.
about good things.
Right. and what it came down
Did you
to
get that commercial? With the singing one?
No, I didn't do that one. But what it came down to is I think that Pepsi's always been the little brother and had that little brother
Right.
complex, and they have to bash Coke in order to elevate themselves.
Yeah, I mean,
They've done a pretty damn good job of it. Too.
Oh, there's some really great commercials, yes.
well, there's that. I mean, but Coke's got Santa. Like you can't screw
And the
with that.
polar bears.
The polar
Yeah, polar
bears.
bears.
Like they're more about iconic.
Mean
logos.
Joe Green.
Mean Joe Green.
Mean Joe Green one
Yeah.
is fantastic.
I mean, there's not too many people that are out there collecting classic Pepsi machines. It's usually the Coke machines that are
Because-
people going
There's,
for.
there's still a market for that. I'm
No,
sure.
there is,
Because
but
that's
the bigger.
That's the classic thing. I mean, they finally brought it back themselves, but I mean, that's it.
unless you could get a Pepsi free.
Hey, if you want a Pepsi, you got to pay for it.
Damn it!
And on that note,
Just give Patrick something without sugar.
that's
Patrick, how was yours? You know what? I want. Can I
Just give me a
taste?
tab.
He wants to taste
I want to
zero.
taste the Coke Zero.
Well, when we
and
go
the
to a
Pepsi
commercial
Zero.
break, he can bring it over.
Yeah.
Why
Come on.
can't he do it right now?
Well, because
Are we cutting
We're
to a
gonna go
commercial?
Yeah, we'll go to
I
a
don't
commercial.
have
We'll
time
come
on the
back.
commercial break.
He doesn't have time on a commercial break, so why can't he do it right now?
Okay, then do it right now.
Oh, for God's sake.
I want to taste the Coke Zero and the Pepsi. I think you guys should too.
Oh, yeah?
No,
Why are you making that
He wants
decision?
all
because
of
I'm
himself.
just thirsty. I just want some Coke and Pepsi Zero.
You just had a glass.
Oh.
Oh, special delivery.
Oh, well, you know what?
Well, I mean...
Now that it's here,
Oh, no.
we might as well try it.
These are for us because these schmuckies didn't want. All right, so B was the
Well, you
Coke.
want to taste it first, so let's.
So B was the Coke.
Yep.
All right, Coke Zero in your B.
That's what she said.
Go to the commercial.
And Pepsi in your A.
There's a new vanilla in town. Introducing Pepsi Vanilla, the perfect blend of cola and vanilla. That's awesome. That's not so vanilla.
It all comes down to this moment. This is where it all gets decided. Johnson steps in, checks the signs, makes a few adjustments. This is a classic confrontation. He's digging in. Here's the delivery. And there it goes. He's going back, way back. It is going. It is gone.
Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
The ball game's over.
I think we need a cleanup in aisle 2.
All right. So,
It stinks
first
over here.
opinions on these Coke Zeros is I don't know how your stomach does this. Like,
It's pretty terrible.
now I know why every now and then you got to run upstairs. Man, I might get an ulcer again from this crap.
I mean, if I had to
What
drink
is
one
it?
of them,
What is in it? What's the sweetener in it?
Stevia.
Splenda.
That's close.
They're both Splenda.
I don't know about the Pepsi Zero. I drink Coke Zero. That's what I
not
drink for
Splenda.
soda.
Coke Zero is worse than the Pepsi Zero. So if I had to pick, I'm picking Pepsi and the Zero. Ugh.
I don't want
It's-
either.
No.
I think it's one of those things, though,
Where's my
that
hard
that's
cider?
all I drink, so I get used to it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't had regular soda in 10 years.
Did you
or
see
more,
what
so-
was in the Coke Zero?
I can't. Yeah, there's a bunch of words I don't know.
Well, the first one's water.
I don't know that word. I don't
the
drink
hell's
that
that?
crap.
Says the guy with the water bottle right in
Keeping
front
the
of him.
points.
Was in my car from
No,
last
this
week.
is the Coke Zero has aspartame.
My water's
so
short.
my balls
Aspartame's
are about
not
to
good
fall
for you.
off now from the cancer that I'm getting from that.
Yeah, but you're not a laboratory rat, so there's no
Oh.
proof that it's going to give you cancer.
Ah, okay.
That's fair.
And then they both aspartame.
All bad.
Yeah,
All
horrible.
bad.
Yep. So Pepsi Zero over Coke Zero is my opinion.
Crystal Pepsi next.
Yeah,
That was
that's better than Crystal Pepsi.
That was my 4th grade science project, was the taste tests, and we had
Yeah.
the Coke Zero. And
You only did that just so you could bring soda to school.
Oh, excuse me. Ooh, absolutely.
I think that's going to be the first of many.
And people kept coming over to mine, so I don't even know if I won. They must have, because mine was a very popular project.
Did you just mix them?
I did. I want to see how. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll get a heart attack and.
You might.
Well, the ratings might go up that way.
We have to call ourselves the less bitter.
No, we're just still the Bitter Boys.
No,
we
just
can
put
get
his
that
picture
other
up.
podcast to join us.
Oddly enough,
Is it better?
yes,
It's not.
yes, it is. Mix the two. It's not as bad. Weird, right?
Yeah, that's weird. It tastes better. Not saying it tastes good.
He just said better.
Right? What happened?
That is.
Like it
I still wouldn't drink it.
I mean, two,
I actually
But that made
might.
it tolerable.
Yeah,
two,
but I might
two
drink
wrongs
that.
make it tolerable. Apparently,
I
that's.
mean, you're still gonna die. I mean, nonetheless.
I mean, we're all
Would you
gonna
like to
die.
try the mix?
No, I'm good.
Try the mix.
What do you
Damn
mean
it.
the mix? He already
we
had
can.
it.
Yeah,
No,
we
he
didn't
went-
get the mix.
Well, he had the mix
You're
in
gonna
his
have
mouth.
the mix there,
All right.
Patrick. Damn it.
All right, put it in there.
All right,
I think,
so
that, I
I
think
won't
this
have
is
it
the
right this
first
second,
mixer
but I'll have it
Patrick's ever
sometime
had.
during the
so
show.
speaking of
Bitter Boys?
no, well, that too. Someone made a trip over to the brand new fast food place. What do they have?
Oh, Jesus
This
Christ.
is a monumental day.
Do they have Pepsi or Coke?
Here in would you let
I just
a
wanna
brother-
know if that Pepsi or
would you
Coke.
let a brother tell a story?
No, I want to know
Let a
before I
brother
fall
tell.
asleep. Pepsi or Coke?
It is a monumental day here in Central New York.
All right, we're not going
There
to skip
was
the
a
punchline.
brand new facility that opened its doors today.
Yeah.
And
What the hell was that?
Hold on.
That's our endorsement.
Someone's interrupting story
Our
time.
endorsement going
I'm
down the-
warming up the AED in case you have a heart attack.
Luckily, this table's not metal clear.
Yeah, well,
Oh, but you know what? These are all connected. That'll hurt.
You know, this is why it takes him 20 minutes to do a story.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's not. I'm trying to make the story a little more tolerable with some breaks in here.
It is 8-8. I'm going to go 8:18. He started the story. All right, go ahead.
All right, so big day, Central New York.
yeah.
We finally get the Chick-fil-A restaurant.
Woo!
Now, the wife, who is from Florida, this is her favorite restaurant growing up, was Chick-fil-A. And that was the one thing she always said that she really missed about living in Florida. Not the goddamn sunshine,
Not the beach.
Not the beach, not the ocean, not the way. The Chick-fil-A, because we didn't have one. So, she has been counting down the days for the Chick-fil-A. So today was the big day, finally opened.
It is delicious.
Now, usually when they do an opening for a Chick-fil-A, they usually do a gimmick where the first... Oh.
This is going to be a problem.
Clear.
Did anybody get the Tums? So
they do say Coke's good for an upset stomach. You want the regular Coke?
They do say that. And it's flat.
No, I'm good.
Apparently wash your windshield pretty good.
Oh,
with it, too.
well, yeah, I'll take the Coke.
Just ask if you wanted it.
Oh, there's all the carbonation.
Oh, who cares?
Yeah, just shake it up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Weirding it out.
Oh, I
So-
got a good cup right here.
There you go.
Usually Chick-fil-A does the gimmick where the first 100 people in line get a free sandwich a week for a year.
Put Coke in my A.
Yeah, we know someone.
Yeah, well, I'm going to get to that, pal.
Yeah, in 15 minutes.
Yeah, well, hey now. I'm still doing good. I'm only a minute in.
A minute and three.
Well, we got another 40 minutes of show to fill,
Yeah,
so
come
just
on,
let him go.
come on, pal.
That's true. We don't got much to talk about.
Wrestling news is next. I see it on the sheet. See? Right
That's
there.
not a sheet. That's your damn monitor.
Well, this is the 21st century. That is the sheet.
I can't touch that screen.
Yeah, we know. We watched you do it last week. Actually, was that even on the show?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why
I remember
this
hearing
working?
this on the way home.
I'm so goddamn used to it. That's why.
It's still a laptop.
All I do all day long. All day long.
Can we get a thought bubble above act?
All day long with this guy trying to tell a story.
And this
whatever.
does count.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. You were at Chick-fil-A.
Okay, so they usually do the 100.
At least we got to the point he was at a Chick-fil-A early in the story.
I'm not even there yet.
Did you read
I'm
Ben's
not
comment?
even in line
By
yet.
the time he gets the story done, it'll be
Well, yeah,
Sunday and it'll be closed.
Are they closed on Sundays?
Yes.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
That's
Yeah,
whatever.
They love the JC.
They really do Cornette.
But they do the 100 people gimmick. But this son of a bitch that started this restaurant.
Oh, at least Close Encounter told me Chick-fil-A has Coke. I'm good now. All right, continue.
Well, yeah, they're a southern chain. Of course they have Coke.
Yeah.
Do they have sweet tea?
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't like sweet tea, but okay.
No, they have sweet tea. It's damn good.
You don't even like sweet
You son of a bitch. So, but this son of a bitch owner.
It's too sweet.
Oh my God. This is why I can't.
Listen, we sat through the Comic-Con story. I need to entertain myself during this. Why do you think I have this?
At least this one has a happy ending.
What has a happy ending? What, that you got to feed your face and you didn't bring any to us?
I don't see any tenders here.
Well, listen,
I don't see any waffle fries.
I don't see any sauce.
The line was long.
Yeah, and you were in it, and you made it to the front, and you didn't say, hey, you know what? Maybe I should order an extra 10 tenders and some sauce and bring it with me some waffle
And we could have
fries.
done a sample right here with our Coke.
But that's cool.
And
I mean, it's
Pepsi.
all
That's
about you.
all right.
I mean, I'm on a budget, pal.
Oh,
Yeah, because we can't PayPal you quick or anything.
Well, that doesn't
you
transfer
can
to
PayPal
Yeah,
extra.
you still owe me $2. I want a tender. Jerk.
I don't know you nothing.
A tender.
Well, it's probably like $2 a tender.
Yeah. All right, so what happened? Where did you go?
What? Where was
Someplace in
What?
Cicero.
All right, so the son of a bitch who owns the restaurant does the thing where the first 100, not only do you have to be the first 100 people in line, but then you have to go to community service to get the free sandwich for.
But is that a bad thing?
If he's going to give you free food like that,
It's one
then you
meal a
should have
week,
to
so
do
it's-
something in return.
I agree.
Not just stand in a line and be lucky enough or dumb enough to be there for the first 100.
But the deal is, though, they do it on a Wednesday morning. Like anybody who actually has to work.
Do they
Anybody
give
who
happy
might.
endings there?
cannot partake
Partake
in it.
In the back parking lot, maybe.
Except for the one son of a bitch who we all knew was going to be there just for the free sandwich
Because it's vacation.
because he's on vacation. Bitter
That's
Boy's
right. I didn't even
own.
think about that when I was saying that the other
Yeah, I
earlier.
know.
'Cause
Yeah.
I was like, he's a teacher. How the hell? You're right. They're on vacation.
They're on-
Bitter Boy's
midweek-
own
midweek
CA, of course.
Yep.
What the hell is
I grabbed the wrong cup. That was the 0.
Bitter Boy's own CA is the lucky winner.
one
Now,
of the
one
100?
of
I got it
Was
on
it
the
100?
screen.
It was 100, yeah.
Because
it was
I
a
know
raffle.
people that, yeah, I was gonna say it wasn't
They
the
did
first
a
people that
raffle.
showed
Well,
up.
no,
Because
yeah.
he showed up Well after the line formed.
Well, yes, it was the first 100 people, and there was more than 100 people. They took everybody's name in and did a raffle.
The worst thing is the guy doesn't eat that shit. Like, he legit don't.
No, he eats apple slices.
I know.
And that's it.
Yeah,
3-day-old apple slices,
doesn't it?
Well, not only that, but basically what he's going to do is he's going to go get his free sandwich and try to sell it to somebody in the parking lot.
I mean, if it's $1 off, I'll buy it.
Well, I mean, you're on a budget, so maybe you should.
Is he going to show up at my work every day?
Yeah, he might, you know?
It's not.
Is that a bad thing?
There'll be a delivery
It's
for that.
not one a day.
No, it's one a week.
One a week.
Yeah.
One a week.
Hey man, what you need? What you need? Chicken sandwich, tenders. What you need?
You get 52. That's it.
Can you get all 52 at once?
So anyway,
That'd be a hell of a party.
Can you get waffle fries for it?
Can I get 52 chicken sandwiches?
I'll give you my card now.
51
50
orders of waffle fries.
Why only 51?
Because he wants his apple slices.
Well, if he can get 52 orders of apple slices, that'd keep him good.
That's a lot of apples.
Because you know damn well he'd eat them 52 days
That's a lot
later.
of diarrhea. I think if you eat that many apples, that does some...
That many apples.
Well, I
and
thought we
that
were having a
chicken.
party.
Oof.
well, that's like
A
apple
diarrhea
cider.
party? What kind of party?
Like if you drink too much apple cider, you're pissing out your ass. But
They were selling them for tons of money to all the dumb shit sitting in their car for 2 hours. That's
Yeah, how
kind of
long?
smart.
That's why I want to know. How long was the line for you to get in?
oh, okay. So
You have to wait another 20 minutes. Hold on, we'll get there.
So
Wait a
the
minute, the
wife,
happy endings?
the wife was
They were getting
devastated.
happy endings.
I'll sell you a happy ending.
Whoa. Is that side business, Ben?
Apparently for
I mean, for Chad. That's Chad, by the way.
Who's Chad?
He's close.
Chad
to
was the guy that I told to F off on Facebook. The Lincoln Zelda guy.
Oh, at least he stuck around.
Well, he will still.
Oh, for
He's a
God's
good
sake.
dude. What?
So the wife was disappointed.
Jesus Christ.
She was
this story's
disappointed.
taking forever.
Not what she remembered.
No. She was disappointed she could not partake in the community service and thusly not get the free
Don't
chicken
burp
sandwich.
in the microphone.
So,
Dude,
but
it's
today
bad.
it was open to the public. So after work, we decided to go get dinner at the Chick-fil-A. Now, the news was hyping this thing up like you'll never get in. It's going to be hours wait. There's cars backed up
Just like this story.
on the thing.
I mean,
We got in. It was great. Story over.
what'd you have?
Oh, you want to know more information?
No,
I'm sorry. Maybe I was going to get there.
You've been telling the story for
Next
10
time
minutes.
next time you're gonna bring a story, you have to do it in PowerPoint presentation. We have to give it to Corey. We're gonna put it on the screen. We're gonna keep you on track,
Yeah, I like that.
and we're gonna
Keep me on track.
We're gonna trim the fat.
story would be over by now.
We're gonna trim the
would
fat.
it?
No, because we're gonna trim it. It'll be like it opened up today. We didn't do the community service. I got a chicken
happy
sandwich. It was delicious.
No happy ending.
Story over.
I waited in line for 5 hours and didn't get a sandwich.
How long did you wait? How long did you wait? That's presentation. How long did you wait?
Wasn't bad.
It was more than 45 minutes.
No.
No.
From the time that you pulled in, got out of your car, went inside, you had your food within 45 minutes?
Yes. If you were going through the drive-thru, that was an hour wait.
Well, why would you do that?
If you parked and went inside,
And there was places to sit?
there were places to sit because
We've seen pictures of that.
there were three types. There were three things you could do. You could go through the drive-thru, you
on
could
the
get carry
spot.
out, or you could sit in the restaurant.
God, Patrick.
To go through the drive-thru was about an hour wait. To do carry out was about 45-minute wait. To sit in the restaurant, 25 minutes. Wow. So that's what we did. We got our food, got right in, sat down.
I don't know. I could have went down to Dairy Queen and got my food and been done within.
The reason why they were promoting it like they did is because they had this problem with Dairy Queen a couple
Yes.
years ago.
And Sonic right on Route 11 as well when that
exactly.
opened.
So they were expecting.
But
Yeah, but,
they've done
but
it twice
both of
now,
those
so
places don't have a Home Depot goddamn parking
Well,
lot.
that's the thing
to
is
pull off the road.
the poor people that worked at Home Depot were just standing at the window looking outside, just like
because nobody was going there
Nobody's
today.
Like,
going
look
in
at all
here
these
today.
assholes going to freaking Chick-fil-A, not coming to our store.
We had people at our work go around and be like, "Don't go that way. Go down South Bay. Go up 41."
It's a horrible location for it.
it's not the best.
Well, it won't be horrible in 6 months when no one's going there.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
You know what I'm
when you
saying?
go to the
No, you know what I'm
Chick-fil-A's down
saying,
in
though.
like, because I've been to the Chick-fil-A's down in Florida, and even then, like these have been there for quite a long time, and there's quite a line, and there's usually like two.
No, I get
and
that,
someone's
but that
walking around and
initial-
taking your order still because
Right.
That initial thing will be gone.
yeah,
is
yeah,
what
it's
I'm
not going to
saying.
be as busy.
No,
I mean,
it won't be as bad.
you
I
could go
mean,
to Delta or not Delta. You could go to Sonic.
I hate that.
I know
do it all
because
the
it's right
time.
next to one too, so it's really confusing. But
Well, that's because they're slow as hell.
they are. The one day I went in and I ordered
Seriously.
just a cherry limeade.
Seriously?
And it took him
I've gone
15
there
minutes.
and ordered food, and it's taken longer in his goddamn stories, and nothing does that.
So what you need to do is bring a recording of his story to keep you occupied while you're waiting for your food.
An audiobook by Jason X.
subscribe on SoundCloud. So yeah, I mean the food was actually good. The one thing that was kind of a disappointment was they were just turning over food so fast. Like the waffle fries were a little raw, like not as well done as they should have been.
Right.
But other than that, like I'll let that pass for the first day.
And it's
how
all new
crazy it
employees
was.
that have never worked at one.
Right, exactly.
Well,
but,
for the they probably do.
They probably bring a
some.
couple of managers
Yeah.
up,
but there was one
I
thing.
know Dairy Queen had people when they first opened from other dairy.
and I know the
queens.
ones at Sonic are the worst employees.
Jesus Christ, Sonic.
I don't know where they get those employees, but they're like the rejects of every fast food place.
I don't disagree
in
anymore.
the area.
I know at first I was always like, yeah, you're just being too hard on it. I've been there a few times. Yeah, you ain't being too hard on it. Jesus
It's
Christ.
literally like the worst of the worst fast food workers are there.
I mean, I get that they make it fresh, but Jesus Christ, it doesn't take that long.
no, I went to Arby's and the wife and I got Arby's and I wanted a cherry limeade.
And you went over
and I
and it
didn't
took
go.
20
I didn't go
minutes.
through the drive-through. I walked in. No one in there. Walked right up. Cherry limeade, please, large, whatever. Okay. She hands me a number still. I'm like, really? All right. So I stood off to the side,
Thinking it would
and-
just come out.
Yeah. And they put the time on there.
Then you started playing balls on your phone.
This was before I was playing that. I was like, all right, 10 minutes.
That was close.
So at 10 minutes, I was just like, all right.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
10 minutes.
15 minutes hits. I walk up. I'm like, hey, I'm just checking on my order. All I ordered was a cherry limeade. Oh, let me go check real quick. No, stop wiping down the trays. You haven't taken an order in 5 minutes and make my freaking cherry limeade. I said freaking.
You didn't say anything.
I heard
actually. You were
King.
like,
I used to do that at work. It pissed the managers off so much because they would hear it in their head, but I wouldn't say it. It was great. But yeah, 15 minutes it took to get a cherry limeade.
Wow.
I was like, you can't just stop what you're doing and go and get it?
No.
They're the worst.
what other restaurant would
Well,
cause
hold
that
on.
the
Before
excitement?
we get there, I got one last part of the story.
I thought it was over.
Well, it would have been if you let me finish. There was one. There's one thing that happened.
Oh, now you want a happy ending too.
Well, hold on. This was kind of
Where are we
amazing.
at?
We're almost over. It spent 15 minutes. He started at 8:18.
So there's one thing that happened that was kind of amazing. So like
You know
I
what
said,
happened? He
at
got
the
tickets to
beginning of the
Comic-Con.
story, the wife was really excited about Chick-fil-A.
Oh.
So you got a happy ending.
Not me, pal.
What?
Wait a minute.
All right.
Is that how you got it in 25
That's how you got to
minutes?
get their attention. So
Who's the manager here? Someone's really excited.
it does involve someone.
Oh, jeez.
There we go.
This
So-
is taking a turn.
So the owner is there, and he's walking around the store making sure everything's going good. And he's in a suit. He's dressed to the nines. He's kind of mingling with people. And the wife sees the owner, and she
Did she cry?
She doesn't give a shit about celebrities. She doesn't care about being on TV. She doesn't care. She doesn't do anything.
So she's married to you.
She fangirled so hard for the owner of this
I wouldn't
place.
recognize the owner of.
Well, it's the only guy in there with the suit on. So
Well, he could have been
in a name tag.
Roger Burdick over there.
Could have been a car salesman.
But anyway, so he's schmoozing with like some people at the table. She goes up to him and scares the shit out of him. Just saying like, "Oh, thank you so much for bringing Chick-fil-A to New York," yada yada yada. Just completely fangirling, and he's like, "Okay."
Do you let your wife out of the house ever?
No, she's a housewife.
So she just stays there locked up?
She's got her duties.
All right.
But overall, I would give it a thumbs up. It's good time.
All right.
16 minutes later.
I give this story a 2 out of 10.
What do you mean?
Not quite Comic-Con.
There was a twist at the end.
Oh, it wasn't as good as Comic-Con.
Definitely not as good as the car rental.
No, because we were all.
Thing with
I was
Comic-Con
honestly the Comic-Con story. I was like, all right, maybe there's a swerve in here, and I thought he was going to be like, but I got tickets to Comic-Con. No.
Yeah, but I led you the whole way.
No.
Like,
no, you didn't.
Yeah, you let us off a cliff.
Thread that needle.
We're lemmings on that one. And you wonder why we don't let you get a story in anymore.
I think your story
your
was
loss.
more entertaining with all the additional shit we brought to it.
Maybe to you.
What about to you? It wasn't.
No, my story was fine as is. If you guys would have just let a brother tell a story.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, Patrick, I don't think so.
Anyway,
Corey,
go ahead, bring up your point.
What
no, I asked if there's any other fast food restaurants now that we've got Dairy Queen, Sonic, and Chick-fil-A in the last
Carl's Jr.
2 years.
I was going to say Hardee's, which is essentially the same thing.
Same thing.
Or Jack in a Box.
But Hardee's is one
Carl's
that...
Jr.
We used to have a Hardee's.
Where did you live before?
I was saying, there used to be Hardee's up by me.
Where did you live before?
Down
Where?
Down in Beacon. Across the Newburgh, south of Poughkeepsie.
Kingston?
South of that.
South of that? Because when I went to Kingston to cover Walmart down there, they have a Carl's Jr., which I just lost my crap and had to go, and I ate it. And the burger was The chicken sandwich was...
I remember eating at the Jack in a Box when I was out in California. I remember it was good, but I was only 13.
Gone to In-N-Out Burger
holy
with
crap,
Ben
that was
before.
like 20 years ago.
In-N-Out Burger is...
Dude, when you say like 13,
I can't
like,
do
I
White Castle.
don't picture
I'm not a
20
fan
years
of the
ago.
White
No,
Castle.
yeah, I don't know.
No, White Castle stinks.
In-N-Out
Yeah, good
Burger I
onion
thought was
rings.
really good.
Man, Steve McKenzie's going to beat you up.
But Chick-fil-A...
No, he's not. I've seen his punches.
Two places even better than Chick-fil-A.
Oh, yeah?
Like when it comes to that
Who told you to shoot?
chicken, biscuits, all that jazz.
Uh-huh.
Zaxby's is better.
He doesn't watch the show.
And Bojangles
anymore.
is better.
I don't know.
I've
what
had
that
all
is.
three. And I would say those two are better than Chick-fil-A.
But do they have the Chick-fil-A sauce? Sometimes it's a sauce that makes
Obviously, you can't have Chick-fil-A sauce. It says Chick-fil-A on it, so they can't carry the sauce.
Yeah, but you can make something very similar.
Well, yes.
I mean, you can't have the special sauce from a Big Mac, but you could have the special sauce.
I mean, I guess.
Well, I've got some special sauce.
I had the happy ending over there. But we need a steak and shake.
Yeah, it's all over the CEO of Chick-fil-A's hand, apparently.
Hey, now.
Blake
Have some respect.
wants a Jack in the Box, by the way. That might have something to do with the happy ending. I don't know.
Is that a pukey face
Yeah.
for Jack in the Box?
Yeah.
What are we... I don't know.
I don't remember. Like I said, it was 20
Steak and shake,
years ago.
Steak and Shake is it. I got to be honest. I've been to a couple of them, and one of them I was like, "Whoa, my God, I'd love to have this place in Syracuse."
Right.
Then I went to one where I was like, well, "I wouldn't want that one in Syracuse."
Exactly. Like, it really depends.
But I mean,
But
that
like-
could be said for
But we don't really have
Burger
anything
King,
around
McDonald's,
here
anything,
that's...
you know.
Besides McDonald's, that's a 24-hour place. Like Steak and Shake, I think a 24-hour place. would
They
do
are.
really
They're
well.
a 24-hour diner.
I mean, it's not really a 24-hour town here either.
Well, I mean, it could be.
Well,
You'd have to
McDonald's
put a
does
like.
it.
No, there's a few. Not all of them.
No,
and
no,
it's
not
the
all.
busier area ones.
I mean, Denny's is, you know.
Oh, for
Well-
God's sakes, who gives a shit about Denny's? It's awful.
I love
Hey,
Denny's. Moons over my hammy seasoned fries and some buffalo sauce, you jerk.
Dude, I'm going to tell you right now, the best thing
Delicious.
about Denny's is if I need
Is
to take a
leaving?
dump, I go there and eat. I can take a
Well,
dump.
yeah, and the next day you feel like shit too.
Oh,
Yeah.
I feel great after Moons over my hammy.
I bet you do. I bet you do. Yeah, yeah, let's go to a commercial. I think that sounds
What?
like a good idea.
Nothing sounds better than pizza and Pepsi. It's the cola.
Come on, boy. Come on.
Pepsi.
The choice of a new generation.
And that was that generation.
Luckily,
Patrick had a story.
Luckily for that kid, they took the Pepsi machine, so he's still going to drink some Coke.
Maybe that's why they were saving
That's
the
true.
kid.
Maybe that's why they did it.
I don't know.
What do you got?
No, I just
Burger
had a
King?
quick story about Burger King. So we were talking about how it doesn't matter which store, some are good or some bad. I went to one down the street here today for lunch today, and I ordered a crispy chicken sandwich meal, and somehow I got a double cheeseburger, like 2 cheeseburgers. And it was on the receipt and everything. I just like, what the? Okay, whatever.
You came all the way out here for lunch?
Yeah, I was at Best Buy. So I just swung by the
And
Burger
that's
King
your
or
story?
Yeah,
That's how you tell a story.
That's how you tell a story. I went to the Burger King around the corner. They messed up my order. I got a double cheeseburger.
Where was the character development?
The twist was he ordered a chicken sandwich and he got a double
And the
cheeseburger.
character development is he didn't do anything about it. He just ate the cheeseburger.
I was halfway down the highway before I realized it.
And he was listening to Chubby Checker in the car. That's the twist, okay? All right.
But of the big three that we have here, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's.
The big three of all?
Of the burger fast food.
We're just strictly burger.
Just
Are we
strictly
talking
burger.
fries? What are we talking? Just burger?
Overall, burger. If you were getting a burger combo meal.
See, now
that's different.
Burger combo meal. Are you going Wendy's, Burger King, or McDonald's?
I'm going to go Wendy's.
Yeah, I was going to say Wendy's.
Probably Wendy's.
If I don't have to get the fries and I can get a baked potato, Wendy's.
Okay, you can get whatever. It's a combo.
It's a combo, yeah.
Because I can't stand their fries.
It's your combo.
But they have the best burgers of the three, but McDonald's has the best fries.
I like their fries.
I agree.
When I get a side of honey mustard, then I like the fries. But I usually get like a Caesar side salad, but with the ranch dressing. And funny story, I forgot what restaurant we were at. I ordered that. I was like, it was when we were at Tommy's mom's birthday. I ordered a Caesar side salad, or Caesar salad, but with ranch dressing. Confused the shit out of the waitress. Wait, so you want a chef salad then? No. I want a Caesar salad, but don't put Caesar dressing on it. I want ranch. Like someone else had to explain it to her.
Mind blown.
I didn't think there was that dumb in the world.
Yeah, we won't say it. It was a more upscale place out towards Baldwinsville, but we won't.
It was
share
upscale.
the name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they couldn't figure out how to make a Caesar salad with ranch dressing.
So it was a diner?
No.
It wasn't Beeville Diner. I would never say anything bad about Beeville Diner.
I was
It's one of my
hoping
favorite
you
places.
wouldn't.
It's one of my favorite places.
Same here, man. Gotta love that place. So,
we got something that's not food related on this show.
We do.
What segment are we in now?
Oh,
brother!
this guy, look at him. Look at him. Look how excited he is.
He's cheesing over here. He's cheesing.
I set that up and everything. I knocked it down.
Look at this segue, brother.
Oh my God! And enough of wrestling. Okay, now what else do you want to talk
We're done.
yeah, he had his moment in
If
silence.
you can't have the fries.
We just need a reason to play that every week.
That's all we need.
What's the big news, brother?
Hey, why don't you tell us something?
Brother.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Look at that.
Look at that.
What did I talk about first? The pay-per-view or
You
the
talk
Hall of
about
Fame?
whatever you
This
want
is
to talk
you,
about.
man.
This is your segment.
That's your
Well,
little
listen
hot
here,
fuckle
brother,
face.
that's you.
That's me.
This
so
isn't us.
So we don't. Well,
You want us to shut up?
no. You can talk,
Okay, then let's just keep talking.
You can do whatever you want. I don't run this show. I'm just
Listen,
here.
these guys are rude.
No, Corey runs the show. He turns it on and off. So
True. So let's go through the pay real quick because no way.
Pay-per-view.
we got a pay-per-view. All right.
Elimination Chamber. That one.
Elimination
right
Chamber.
Is this going to be
Oh.
bad?
Yeah, probably. Elimination Chamber matches are hard to get.
Is
through.
this for the belt?
There is the women's championship on the line
Okay.
in the women's one, and a shot for the Universal Championship on the
Yeah, because
other
Brock Lesnar is not going to wrestle.
But when do you
anytime
get the
in
shot
between
at the belt? Is it like a
Rumble
Money in the
one.
Bank?
No, it's a WrestleMania. Winner goes to WrestleMania to face Brock.
The
Lesnar.
winner of the men's
I
elimination
thought-
chamber takes on Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania.
I thought someone already had that.
No,
Nakamura's taking on
Nakamura-
AJ.
Yes.
Okay,
other
so this
side.
is
Remember,
this is
we
for
have-
okay. Yeah,
We have
yeah,
brand
yeah.
extensions again.
Remember, we
I
had
thought
the
someone
brand.
I thought someone was going against. I thought it was Braun for some reason was going against him.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
mean, if
we'll
he
find
wins
out
the elimination
Sunday.
chamber on Sunday,
See.
you'll know right around
That
11,
Braun thing,
05.
that How I Got Over song is hilarious.
It's
Oh, oh yeah,
It's so
yeah,
funny.
it is.
What is it, the Puddle of Mud or
Yes.
Nickelback or whatever? This is how you remind me.
Nickelback,
Yeah.
isn't it? Nickelback, yeah.
That's hilarious.
It's so.
Have
funny.
you seen it?
I don't know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
I'll,
I think that is.
somebody
a-
will send it to you.
Yeah,
that
someone
Nickelback?
redid This is how you remind me with Braun Strowman.
It is. Okay, yeah, that's it.
We'll send you the link, pal. It's pretty funny.
He's created a little bit of a character the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
He's gone from just being broad and flipping trucks to actually having
a personality.
Some actual personality, which is...
Yeah. When he pulled out that stand-up bass.
You didn't see any of this? At all?
So you know,
like, dude, you are on Facebook. I know that. I'm just saying, you didn't see any of it.
There's a guy who comes to the ring with a guitar, and he was going to whoop his ass.
Right.
And he came out with a stand-up bass.
Right.
Well, he didn't come out with it. He's just sitting on the stool, and then he walked off into shadows.
Well, he came back out with a stand-up bass.
Stand-up bass as a guitar.
Right.
And then breaks it because obviously
it's a gimmick.
It's a gimmick.
Sure.
And he's strumming it, and it breaks.
Hilarious.
And he actually puts that into the words of the song he sang.
So he ad-libs a little bit.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
They're giving him some personality.
Ever since the Mix Match Challenge, they've really pushed out the fact
stuff
that
with him and
Alexa.
They're going to miss the boat on that whole thing. Like, they'll just let that go after it's done, and they should.
Ben thinks we're going to get a cease and desist from the Bitter Boys Club podcast.
Because we're talking wrestling. We probably should bring that up.
Well,
why?
Well, we were first.
There is another Bitter Boys podcast.
Simpsons did it first.
The Bitter Boys Club started last November.
They're the Golden Arches.
They
We're
were
the
known
Golden
as
Arcs.
something else.
They were the...
Actually, can I
Blowing
rescind and
Spot
say that
podcast.
McDougal's is my favorite burger place?
McDowell's?
McDowell's? Yes, that's true. But yes, we do have we have another podcast that seems to
like our name,
I guess, because they already had their own name.
Well, you know.
So if you want to send them a letter or a,
I think we should.
I think we should just spam them with our Spreadshirt page.
There you go. Support the show.
We'll Ben Hameen their page.
There you go. All right.
Buy our merch.
Not a bad idea. Buy our merch.
All right, so Elimination Chamber. Who's in it? Who's in it?
Yeah, who's in it first?
It's 7. You really want me to go through all 7?
Seven?
Roman Reigns. Yeah.
Oh, there's 7. There's only 4 pods.
They
Three guys
ended
start.
up throwing an extra guy in, so it'll start as a 3-way, and then the pods will start.
Oh, it's one of those kind of
Hey,
shows.
it's not a happy ending. All right?
Well, you don't know.
Well, for someone.
It won't be.
It is wrestling. There's going to be no happy ending.
So we go from some wholesome fun to full out gang. Okay, that's cool. So who's in?
Anyway,
Who's in this thing?
Roman Reigns.
All right, winner.
The Miz.
Not gonna win.
Elias.
Not gonna win.
Braun Strowman.
Okay.
Finn Balor.
Yeah.
Not gonna win.
Bray Wyatt.
Not gonna win.
I'm
He's gonna
missing
be the first
somebody.
pin.
Bray Wyatt's not in it.
Oh no, he's facing Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
What am I thinking?
Jesus Christ, you're ruining
I'm
this
horrible.
whole thing.
I'm horrible at this.
Seth Rollins,
Seth Rollins.
John Cena,
John Cena,
Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman.
Seth was added because
Finn Balor,
Jordan got hurt.
Elias, and The Miz. Yeah. Those are the 7.
All right, so Roman Reigns.
So Roman or Braun are your 2 favorites. That's basically what it comes down to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see anyone else winning. Not in my opinion.
I don't.
The women's match
Unless there's some weird thing and they both get to face him. So someone's got to take the pin.
Yeah,
well, it's an elimination.
Mania setting
so
up
everybody,
to be like the
everybody gets eliminated
Mania.
until there's one left.
Yeah. It's an elimination thing, though. It's going to be difficult
No,
to
I know,
do
but
a double
something's
pin.
going to happen. Double pin. I
you'll
don't
just
know.
probably get
Undertaker's
Roman
gonna
Reigns
pop up
versus
through
Brock Lesnar.
Sell like he.
The
like
women's
Shawn
match
did.
is actually for the title.
Yeah. Which I think
because we knew Brock wasn't going to be here, so.
Well, he only wrestles 4 times a year.
Did you know that Seth Rollins on last Monday's Raw wrestled more on that one show than Brock Lesnar has all year?
The actual minutes, you mean?
Minutes, bell to bell.
2018?
2017.
How much?
Sorry, 2017 for Brock and that one show.
You're saying last Monday
65
he was
minutes.
in the ring
65
for
minutes.
65 minutes.
Yes.
Brock Lesnar did not wrestle for 65 minutes in 2017.
62 minutes in 2017.
I totally believe that, by the way.
So
I
out
believe it,
of those 65 minutes, how many were they at commercial?
Oh, he did. There was probably 5 commercials. He
Well, it was a gauntlet thing where he had to wrestle one guy, he pinned him, wrestled the second guy, pinned him, and then the third guy came down and he got pinned.
And then it kept going. The match itself was over an hour and a half long.
Oh, it's almost 2.
Almost 2 hours, yeah.
And then someone brought up a good point. Remember, there was one ref for that.
No, they switched during.
Oh, they did?
They switched during match 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Pansy.
Because it was.
You did do the whole show.
It was.
This guy right here reffed the whole effing show. I got it.
Joe Strawberry did too.
Yeah, I know.
In Elmira.
But I was the first.
Yeah, but don't give him credit.
Okay.
No, Strawberry you can give credit because he's in shape. Strawberry's not.
So that makes it... What? Man.
Yeah, but it was a little harder for him to do.
Was I at that show?
That was
The one that you reffed the
were
whole
not at
thing?
that show. That was an Elmira show.
No.
It was the Elmira show before Living on the Edge.
You were there. I'm pretty sure.
That's pretty.
He was commissioned. I don't think he was.
You might not have been.
No.
No.
Because
You took some time off there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
You might have missed that one. You could have reffed that match.
It was right after X won the Grand Prix because he still weren't carrying the trophy around.
He carries it around at home.
I know.
He busts that thing out at home still.
I found it recently.
I saw the picture.
He found it on his dresser.
It's actually not even in my
nightstand next
He
to
brought
my
it to work.
sleep.
It's on his desk. What are you kidding? People ask him, "What's that?" Yeah, this is when I won that Grand Prix. I used to be in port at one point.
You used to be in porn?
All right, so what?
What? They don't give a. Oh, they did give awards for that.
What?
See, that's a twist.
Damn. Yeah, that's a good story right there.
What year did Jason X win the Grand Prix?
Why are you asking me?
Because I'm curious if
How
you.
the hell am
if
I
you
gonna
didn't
know?
2000.
Do you know what year?
I have the goddamn trophy.
Hang on.
2010.
2011.
2011 is correct.
Yeah! Once again.
Do you want the trophy?
What, the Grand Prix? You should just bring it and put it here.
You should. That'd be cool.
Look at Patrick's market. He's like, yeah, bring it.
Bring it, sure.
It's literally in a storage box in my mom's basement somewhere, and I was looking for something else, and I saw it. I was like, oh, hey.
Yeah.
There's that thing.
All right, so what else we got on
So
this thing?
Alexa going to win?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, but I think.
Who do you think they'd have face Asuka then?
Sure.
Whoever wins.
I think Sasha's gonna do it.
Really?
Because she that's her gimmick though. She wins and then she loses it right away. You know what I'm saying? So like she's not gonna have a title defense. There's gonna be a bunch of tag matches going in, and then Asuka just kills her. And
Do they do one-on-one matches anymore? I feel like every time I watch, it's
yeah,
like
when Asuka kills somebody,
tag match or
Or when the
three-way
Bludgeon Brothers
dance
come out and
or
kill someone now.
six-man tag.
Is Teddy
Like,
Long still there?
that feels like it.
I wish he was.
Make yourself a tag
I
match?
really wish he was.
It really
We'll make
feels
this
like
tag team match.
Because now we can't have a one-on-one because someone's got to take the pinfall. We don't want this person, so let's throw Kane in there so he can take the pin.
Poor Kane.
I know.
dude, you been on the WWE committee?
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Apparently,
He's been on the conference call.
So what else
Apparently.
is
Man? Matt Hardy and
and Bray.
Bray Wyatt are
All
gonna have
right, so Bray's gonna lose again.
well, he's gonna make Matt
Matt's
broken now instead of woken. He's gonna break him now.
I thought he already was.
He's woken. He's not broken. Now
He's
gonna
not
be
broken yet.
Because now he owns the broken thing, so he's gonna be broken now. I don't
What,
know.
isn't
I
that
have
the
no
gimmick
idea.
he's doing?
Yeah,
'Cause it's annoying.
Yeah and
I'm
no,
just-
though.
Yes and no. It's
It's pretty annoying.
well, you don't listen. You don't listen to the 10 hours of Matt Hardy laughing on YouTube.
No,
Have you?
No, I mean I've showed somebody.
It's
but I
on
haven't done
shuffle. If it hits it, you maybe.
It's how
He's going to listen on the way.
it's how I go to sleep.
Yeah.
I got to put Matt Hardy laughing so I can go to.
It's his alarm.
That's actually be a good one.
It would wake you up.
So is brother Nero going to show up?
I think he's still hurt. I don't think so.
Okay.
I think he's still in.
I mean, he was,
Is that one
he was
chick
fine
gonna
enough
beat
to
that
play
other chick?
poker backstage.
I mean, he was.
All right, what else we got?
Nia and Asuka. If Nia wins, she gets to be in the whatever Asuka chooses for their.
So would they do that?
I would think it'd be stupid to
DQ.
kill Asuka's streak before Mania.
Asuka
By
loses
DQ.
by DQ?
That's what I thought. Yeah, if anything, do it. They do it
Because she's not gonna lose clean on.
You know what? That's
a crappy
really not bad.
pay-per-view.
That's not a bad idea.
And like he said, they don't like to do singles matches,
So then
especially
you
at
get-
Mania.
Then you would get three, and then
No, because they don't want to risk two people having a crappy match.
Yes,
Here we go.
Sasha wins the title. Nia
Someone's gotta
wins,
take the- someone's
right?
gotta take the fall.
So
Okay.
Nia, Sasha, Asuka now at Mania.
Asuka doesn't lose, but she doesn't win.
Well, Asuka's already in the match.
No, but that's what I'm saying. At
Yeah,
Mania,
but
someone's
you
got
did
to take
that
the
part,
pin.
yeah. And then Alexa wants her rematch, so it becomes a four-way. Hey, four-way is better than a three-way.
Well,
I'm
hey,
telling
pal,
you, brother.
you might get a happy ending then.
So you got to get everyone on the show, and
Yeah.
that's how they'll do it.
Sure.
It's crazy like that.
That's
man.
why I laugh when people say they want to like get rid of the brand split. I'm like, well, then you won't see half of those guys anymore. I mean, as it is, you're having 6-man tags just to get people on the TV.
Right.
Yeah, but it's the same 6-man tag every week.
Right. But if you didn't have it, then you wouldn't see 4 of them.
I'd be okay if you got rid of some of the people. I really would.
Yeah,
there's some talent that it makes no sense being on TV.
They need to rotate some people out.
I mean, seriously, why the hell does Rhino have a job there? Like,
to take the pin.
Well, yeah, but other guys can take the pin.
Yeah, have you seen
Bray Wyatt? Yeah, I know. I've seen him.
Yeah, he takes the pin a lot.
I mean, look, guys are superstars that work only superstars. Do you want guys to take jobs? Just bring them up.
Yeah.
Titus O'Neil
and they're already talking about like 5 or 6 wrestlers. Well, actually, it's 6 wrestlers because one of them the tag team. But they're like coming up from NXT. Like, where the hell are you putting them then?
Back to NXT.
Who's getting fired?
Someone, yeah. At some point,
well,
they got
it's the after Mania clean out. So.
Yes.
But they haven't done that in a long time. I mean,
I have a weird suspicion it's going to happen.
No, it should.
Heath Slater's going to be gone.
Unfortunately,
I wish Mojo O'Reilly would be gone.
Oh yeah, that dude needs. To
That guy is the worst.
But he's not going to go because they're going to be trying to bring in Gronk.
Yeah, I know.
Which
Mojo
I don't
Mojo
think
sucks.
he's.
Gronk's probably as good as Mojo, and he hasn't even trained yet.
I just don't think Gronk's retiring from football.
I think he is.
I don't.
I know what a Gronk is.
You drank one.
I know.
That's the
awesome.
drink.
It was disgusting.
Do you know who he is?
Yeah, because the Super Bowl.
And it's money from that he spends. Did you know that?
Yeah,
he doesn't spend any of his contract money. It's
Okay.
money from stuff like that.
He's a smart guy when it comes to his finances and business.
That was something I never thought I'd hear said.
Well, he is.
Because he's from Buffalo, right?
Maybe. What is it? Punk
I just
the same
want a
way?
shot fired at Buffalo.
What? CM Punk did the same stuff. Like, he wasn't spending his money either.
He didn't spend his money. I mean, he had enough money that he gave Joey
Mercury.
Yeah,
He bought him
his
a
house
Yeah.
because he was having trouble.
having his drug problems.
Yep.
They put him in rehab. So being
He
the,
just
one of the
wrote a
guys
check
that he was
for
great friends with.
high five, low 6-figure. Here you go.
And Ziggler came back as like the 3rd highest paid guy now.
Smart kid.
Good for him.
Another smart kid.
Mm-hmm.
He's making some damn good money.
If you can make the money, man, make the money.
Dude,
Who cares if
he's
they're in the
one of the characters, man. It doesn't make any sense, man. Like, he's so damn good at what he does.
Someone just doesn't like him.
They must.
They must.
They just
paid
gave him. He's the
That's the
3rd
thing,
highest
like,
paid guy.
Somebody likes him, but somebody else obviously
Someone
doesn't
ultimately
So
has
what
to
you're
sign
saying is
off on the
Triple H
check.
likes him, but Vince McMahon doesn't.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, but Vince has to
Vince
sign
signs
off
the
on
checks.
that.
Well, yeah, but yeah.
Nah,
but you can
'cause
throw,
honestly-
you can throw reports of here with the merchandise, what he sells.
Yeah, but the money, man.
Well,
I mean,
And
that's
do you think that he would be a detriment if he left
Well-
the company? That's the thing. Like, if he left,
hold on,
I don't
hold
think
on,
he'd
Who's
be.
being paid more in the company right now?
I know, but this is actually going to transition to who just got into the Hall of Fame.
Yes, we can transition into that.
No, but Vince doesn't.
I know you've got to park his segways over there.
Vince doesn't always pay attention because look at what happened when Jeff Jarrett left. They
No, I
totally didn't know that this guy who has our Intercontinental Championship is leaving. He probably doesn't know everything about it. Triple H might have just got that signed.
No, I understand
You know
that,
what I'm saying?
but like,
I don't know. I'm
Trust
just
me,
throwing that out
man.
there. As
I think he knows
side.
when he's paying someone over $1 million a year. I don't think that
someone
goes
that
unseen.
he has never, ever really given the push.
I mean,
he
he's had a
tried
couple
and then
title
and
runs.
then Ziggler got hurt.
His title runs have been as short as Kane's.
But he's had them. So is Foley's.
Yeah, well, Ziggler's
Yeah, that's my point.
Ziggler's in 13 was supposed to be longer, but he got hurt. He got
Yeah, I
kicked
know
in the head
that. I know that.
by Swagger and couldn't
Yeah.
perform for 2 or 3 months.
Here's another one I never understood how people got behind.
Swagger?
Yeah. So vanilla.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sometimes-
so who's in the Hall of Fame?
Sometimes vanilla.
Jeff
gets
Jarrett
there.
is going to be inducted in the Hall
Yeah,
of Fame.
this
and
guy
that's
doesn't
big,
like Jeff Jarrett.
big news.
Okay.
One of the few guys to get legitimately fired on TV.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's because
Like
of what
legit.
happened.
Like,
prior.
I hate you this much. I'm going to fire you on live
You know
TV.
why he did that?
Yeah, because it's Vince.
No, you don't.
His
No,
ego is the size of
yeah.
the screen.
You obviously don't know that. You don't know why he fired him on live television.
Because it was awesome.
It was awesome.
He doesn't actually know.
Tell the story.
You do know that he held Vince up for money.
Yep, he's got his story. He's got his. Let's see if yours is good. Tell us the story.
It's already over, pal.
You. He held him up for money.
Yeah.
Well,
he was signing with WCW. He was the Intercontinental Champion, had the title, said, hey, I'll come back and lose but you're going to pay me a lot of money.
Well,
what's wrong with
right,
that?
But the part that you're leaving out is that's his payment for his stuff, that pay-per-views and stuff that he didn't get. So it's not like it's not like Warrior holding him up. Just
well, yeah, but he got extra money out of that.
That's not what Jim Ross says. Jim Ross said he got this is how much he's owed, and this is how much they paid him. He just wanted his money up front. He didn't want to have a loose. And Jim Ross
then who does Vince have him lose to?
Well, China.
I was waiting for you to tell me.
Well, I knew that. It was awesome.
It was a good match.
It's awesome.
He went out there and busted his ass and made her look good.
Yeah.
Even though he did not have to.
No, he didn't have to.
He fits the bill for a WWE Hall of Fame.
Who does?
Jeff Jarrett. No, he fits the bill.
How many times has he held the heavyweight
Because you
title?
remember him. That's all you need to know anymore. Do you remember this guy from 20 years ago? Yep. Hall of Fame.
Even if you take his WWE career, if you're comparing WWE careers to other guys that are in there, he's definitely in.
I'm just in general.
Yeah.
And his numbers, like title reigns,
they're running
are
out of
way
people.
above other guys that are even in there.
I agree. That's what I'm saying. Is he fits the bill of a WWE
That's not
Hall of
including
Famer.
TNA. It's not including USWA, which they're including with Lawler and other guys.
Yep.
You're only taking the little bit
I'm
that
saying
you know.
in general, because there's guys that barely wrestled for the WWE/F that are in there. But I'm just saying that based on the recent criteria that's required for the Hall of Fame, he fits the bill. You remember his name. That's really all you need anymore.
Do you remember Ivory's name? Because most people don't. And she's going in this year.
That's true.
And you guys
And
messed with me when I said that was a choice.
The hell she is. There are way bigger female names that could have gone in over Ivory. Way bigger.
The only thing I can say about Jeff Jarrett is he's a hell of a talent scout.
We don't have that much time.
When he looks up from his phone and actually looks at the talent.
Yeah.
Because he didn't do that when he was looking at me. So
You didn't like him?
Not that he didn't like me. He didn't look at me. He's at a tryout scouting talent, and he's just.
Well, who was really scouting the talent? Wasn't it D'Lo Brown?
Well, D'Lo was in the ring, yes.
Yeah.
But
I'm just saying, guys like
No,
Rikishi
I
are there,
get what
he
you're
fits.
saying.
He fits.
He belongs in there way more than probably half the people that are in there.
Sure.
That's my opinion.
Do you want to name a name or two that shouldn't be in there?
Rikishi shouldn't be in there. Coco Beware shouldn't be in there.
Coco's the one that everybody points to. And it's like, yeah, no.
I mean, Coco Beware is like JTG had a goddamn job forever.
It's because
Why
you
in the
remember
hell?
the name.
And you
I've
remember
heard
the
of
gimmick.
Coco Beware.
That's
So
the-
there you go.
That's
there
why.
You go. There you go.
No, he's in because of the different spots. There's different reasons guys go in.
Well,
we're
obviously,
doing
Drew
we're
Carey's
doing
not in for his
WrestleMania
wrestling
here.
talent.
Huh?
Obviously, Drew Carey's not in for his wrestling talent.
Well, no, that's different. I'm not even counting those guys. Those are just dumb.
Well, I mean, at least it's a celebrity wing, so it's not like, I mean, it's not like they're
A
trying
wing of an imaginary building.
Well, yeah. It's true.
You guys got to
Someday
go
it's
around
coming.
the hall. There's a corridor. Go through those doors. That's the celebrity
go
wing.
through the
parking lot, but that's where everything is.
If you reach the Chick-fil-A, you've gone too far.
You
might be waiting for
While you're
5
there,
minutes.
give me some
Why is it
tenders
just
and
a-
some sauce.
Not open on Sunday.
Well, it's good because it's a pay-per-view.
No, but
so
yeah, half the people in that thing don't belong in there.
No.
I mean,
the problem is they want to put in 5-6 people every year.
I agree.
Well,
And
there
they're
was
running
years they
out
were
of
doing a
guys.
lot
I
more
have
than that.
no
and that's
issue this year with Jarrett, Dudley's, and Goldberg, I guess. No issue with
I mean, when you put in 5
Ivory?
guys, why not? Who cares?
Well, then, if you're saying that,
That's the
why are
point.
you
Because it's the WWE Hall of Fame. That's the point. It doesn't matter. Who cares? But like when you put in 5-6 guys a year,
at some point you're going to run out.
the
But you're not
NFL
going
only
to.
puts
But
in
you're
what?
not
How
going
many does the
to.
NFL put in? 4 a year?
No, it's
It depends. Some years it's 3, some it's 5, 6.
it's like 5, 6.
But
7.
each year
well,
there's
those that are alive.
but each year there's what 1,500 players, 55 guys, 30 teams.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah,
there's
but the
1,500
WWE
players
is-
a year playing.
The WWE is not just WWE. It's Mexico. It's Japan. They can bring in any wrestler they want.
But they rarely do that. It's one here,
No,
one
and
there.
that's what I was trying to say. Is some of these people were put in because WrestleMania was here. That's where he's from.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
why we're going to do it. It's like, no.
But then there's still 4 or 5 guys that.
Oh, there's a shit ton of people that belong.
No, I'm
if
saying
you're going to put a
that
real
year.
Hall of Fame, like real pro wrestling Hall of Fame, there are a ton of guys. that
Who
belong
got
there.
in last year?
Sting.
Okay.
No, that was.
No, it was a couple years.
No,
That was
that's
Dallas.
years.
That was there for that.
Yeah,
No,
you're
Kurt
right.
Angle
That's
was
2 years
there
ago.
last year.
Kurt Angle last year. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
You want
fine.
just like headliners? Or you want the whole?
Yeah, all the guys that made it in.
DDP.
Yeah, DDP was in there.
He doesn't belong in there.
No, that's why
he
I just
doesn't
no.
fit the criteria. in my opinion.
Chris, since you're saying that, you guys think who should be in the Hall of Fame,
Patrick segues right over there. You want to pull? Just pull up right next to it.
maybe we should have a Bitter Boys Wrestling Hall of Fame, and let you guys decide who goes in. And
Who should be in, or should we do the Bitter Boys who shouldn't be in?
Or should we all do our?
Does CA make the list?
Jesus Christ, we can make a list all day of people that shouldn't belong.
but you guys,
But
We should make a criteria and put
right. We'll
people
we'll
in.
come up with a criteria
we'll
and come up with a way to vote people in. And
Well,
you
let's
guys
do it right
can,
now. What's the criteria?
Well, it's gonna take.
it's going to take a lot longer than this.
Well, the WWE doesn't have
shorter.
to. It doesn't take that long for them.
Well, right, but
Right,
WWE is Vince McMahon saying,
Right.
"This is who I want in my Hall of Fame."
Right,
Right. So is that what we're doing?
No, so we're saying the
You
WWE
gotta
is
look
just
at the
arbitrarily
career.
throwing people in.
Title runs
So
do
who
matter,
deser-
even though
who
I know it's
deserves
not.
it?
You held the fake title for 16 times, so you're good.
Yeah, but that does matter because you're busting your ass in the main event. You are putting asses in the seat.
There's guys that haven't had long title runs that are in that should be in.
Agree. I just said there's guys. Demolition's not in there. Demolition's one of the greatest tag teams from my era
that they ever
Like,
had. Yeah.
They're being robbed because they're on the lawsuit for the freaking the concussion bullshit. So hey, let's not put them in. Come
But
on,
we'll put
man.
the Dudleys in who are just kind of still wrestle.
Yeah.
an asshole.
Yeah, Bubba is an asshole.
Yeah, but Devon's part of it, so he's cool.
Devon is cool.
So during the week we'll
we'll
discuss
come up-
I like
and
it.
figure out
We'll
what the
come up with
criteria is,
something,
and look an upcoming episode down the road. We'll do a vote.
I got a criteria. I mean, do you disagree or agree? But you should have held a goddamn title that mattered. And what I mean by mattered is
Not the European title.
not that one.
Damn it, Bulldog's out. All right, well, we'll try.
You get what I mean, though.
No, I get what you're saying.
Intercontinental, U.S.
What about a guy
heavyweight
like
title.
Dreamer?
What?
He held the heavyweight title, regardless if it was only for half a match. He held it. But yeah, a guy like Dreamer who's busted his ass should be in a Hall of Fame before a guy.
That's one of the things we would talk about though is the criteria and like segments because we kind of, if you put them.
What do you
into
want?
it-
Wings?
No, yeah, wings segments.
So we're doing 5.
I think we settled on 5. Yeah, I think that's probably.
We'll figure it out this week.
5.
But
Four-
I mean,
four
don't get
males
crazy
and a
with the
female?
wings because there's only so much room here in the Harris
Well,
basement.
that's true. That's true.
I don't know if we got room for wings.
We can kick the kid out,
This is a studio downtown, pal. How dare you?
I don't know if it is.
Stop harassing me.
Let's get out of here.
Yep, that's
All right, next week.
Next week.
Bye.
What's next week?
Same bitter time,
March.
same bitter channel.
It is March.
It's gonna be March already.
Next week is March.
Oh, it's getting madness. Ooh, yeah.